Hey guys, just try to tidy up a little bit around here while that intro music's dragging its ass. Anyway,
just over here dancing.
Well, that's cool. That's cool, guys. I am DC. If you didn't know, I am your host of Barside Jive, and we are happy that you guys chose to hang out here with us at the very cool Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas. You know, this show happens at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every freaking Thursday and features some of the very best original singer-songwriters in the U.S. of A. By the way, you can now follow my shows on Apple iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, Twitch, Spreaker, Google Play, TuneIn, and Deezer. Didn't know I could do it that fast, did you?
That's a tongue twister.
It is. So let's make this simple, though, right? Anywhere you find cool content, you can find Barside Jive. That's just the fact. In fact, here's another one. If you happen to be listening to me as a podcast, I'm talking like audio only right now. You can view the show, so you can actually see us and see what's going on right now by going to vocalnow.com. And vocal is intentionally misspelled with a K. So go to vocalnow.com and click on the Barside Jive image at the top of the app or at the top of the browser, and we'll beam you right in to our show. Also, all of my content is on demand on my YouTube channel. Just search on Barside Jive Live. Remember that Barside Jive is sponsored by the Zoo. That would be the legendary Zoo.
On Vocal.
I mean, that's the 1973 to 1989 Zoo. World's best rock and can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vocalnow.com. Tonight I have singer-songwriter Sable Breeze in the studio, but first, got to take care of some news. Right there. Well, my rock music news segment tonight is brought to you by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop located in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas. Tonight our featured cigar is the Padron 1964 Anniversary Series. Get ready to celebrate with the Padron 64 Series. This limited production selection serves up a complex flavor profile consisting of coffee, bean, cocoa, earth, and hazelnut. Uber smooth and complex, each cigar is box pressed in true Cuban tradition and aged 4 years, resulting in a 95 rated masterpiece. The draw, perfect. The construction, flawless. And it's available in your choice of a sun-grown, natural, or dark Maduro wrapper. Originally crafted to commemorate Padron's 30th anniversary, this enticing blend is sure to stir up a celebration in your mouth of your very own. Try the popular Padron 1964 Anniversary Series Diplomatic Maduro and enjoy. Go see Kenny, Tom, or Denna at Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas for your Padron 1964 Anniversary Series and for all those other smoking needs that you may have. Now let's talk some rock and roll news. 45 years ago, Linda Ronstadt scores her first number one with You're No Good. Linda Ronstadt's solo career got off to a slow start, but she never looked back after You're No Good, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 this month back in February 15th of 1975. After the 1968 breakup of the Stone Ponies, with whom she had the number 13 hit Different Drum, Ronstadt struck out on her own with only 1970's Long, Long Time, landing inside the top 40. The country rock movement that she'd helped launch with the Ponies was well underway, but despite a cast of top musicians, solid taste in material, and most of all, that incredible voice, the 3 albums she recorded for Capitol failed to engage with the public. She moved to David Geffen's Asylum Records, whose roster was built around the Laurel Canyon scene, of which she was a part, including the Eagles, Joni Mitchell, and Jackson Browne. Her first effort for the label, 1973's Don't Cry Now, gave her some commercial momentum, peaking at number 45. Although a hit pop single still proved elusive, two of the tracks, covers of Randy Newman's Sail Away and Neil Young's I Believe in You, were produced by Peter Asher, who'd been having all kinds of success behind the board for James Taylor's albums. Asher, formerly of Peter and Gordon, who ran Apple Records for the Beatles, also became her manager. However, Ronstadt still owed Capitol one last record, but instead of packaging some quickly recorded tracks along with a few unused ones, as many artists have done, Ronstadt and Asher spent 3 months in the middle of 1974 crafting Heart Like a Wheel. The track selection continued her pattern with songs written by famous contemporaries like Taylor, Lowell George, and J.D. Souther. Lesser-known artists like Anna McGarrigle and Paul Kraft, and tunes from a generation or two before, including The Dark End of the Street, When Will I Be Loved, and the opener, You're No Good. Written by Clint Ballard Jr. and originally recorded by Dee Dee Warwick, Dion's sister. In 1963, it became an R&B hit that year for Betty Everett. Ronstadt had been performing it live for the past year, including during her appearance on the Midnight Special towards the end of that year. I like to sing ballads, she said in the 2019 documentary Linda Ronstadt, The Sound of My Voice. And by the way, it's an amazing documentary. If you haven't seen it, go find it. But, continuing, we needed up-tempo songs for the record, and as an afterthought, I had this song that we used to close the show. Asher, a fan of the tune, he knew it from the Swinging Blue Jeans, who took it to number 2 in the UK in '64, Went to Work. But the original session at Los Angeles Sound Factory didn't go very well. He brought in guitarists Andrew Gold and Bob Warford from Ronstadt's band and added a pair of R&B musicians, bassist Paul Stallworth and drummer Fred White. I was always trying to put together different versions of R&B and country, Ronstadt told Mix. Sometimes it worked, and sometimes it was just really awful. It was just the wrong groove for me. I don't think I knew how to phrase around them, certainly no fault of theirs. They were fantastic. Asher tried again a few days later with guitarist Eddie Black, bassist Kenny Edwards, and Gold now playing the drums. Once they got the rhythm back, completed with Ronstadt's vocals and Gold also playing electric piano, Gold then picked up the guitar to work on the 16-bar middle section that had been left blank. He created 3 distinct lines, running them through the effects and double or triple tracking his work with different tunings and tape speeds in order to create different tones. The cool thing about Andrew was he played really precise parts, Asher told Mix. He could double parts and add guitar harmonies because he knew exactly what he was going to play. I remember singing him some of the parts and also him inventing parts, and he had it down. They worked through the night, and Ronstadt and comedian Albert Brooks came in the studio the next day to hear the result. She took exception to the instrumental section. She said, "Oh, I don't like it," Asher recalled in the film. "It sounds like the Beatles," which it did sound like the Beatles. Andrew was completely busted because, of course, that was exactly what his intention was, Ronstadt said in Mix. While Gold went home to sleep, she listened to it again and eventually came around. A string arrangement was created by Gregory Rose and recorded at AIR London Studios. It served as the first single when Heart Like a Wheel was released in November of '74, where it was the number 1 song within a few months, although in hindsight, Ronstadt was dissatisfied with her performance. "It's a live vocal, and it's a terrible vocal," she said. "I was so tired. It was about getting the phrasing. I just felt like I had rushed the timing and didn't lay back in the groove. That was before I'd really learned about overdubbing and comping." She gave credit to Asher and Gold, the latter of whom wound up signing his own deal with Asylum that resulted in a pair of top 20 hits, 1976's Lonely Boy, and 1978's Thank You for Being a Friend. Who doesn't love Linda Ronstadt, right? So guys, that wraps my rock history lesson for this Thursday. If you like my rock music news, then my Tuesday and Thursday 7:30 p.m. shows are the place to be. If you like rock and roll history, then turn on and tune in to my daily dose of rock music simply by checking out my YouTube channel in the Daily Dose playlist. Search on Barside Jive Live. All right.
Yeah, you're my only key.
Well, my live music showcase is sponsored by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie, hipandhippie.com. Well, guys, I know you've been waiting for this. My guest today is Sable Breeze. Sable is a singer and songwriter from Flower Mound, Texas. Growing up listening to genres such as folk, pop, country, and classic rock has molded her into the mellow pop artist that she is today. With original songs on ukulele, acoustic guitar, and electric guitar, there's one for every mood. Sable has played venues all over Dallas-Fort Worth, including Sneaky Pete's, Crossroads at House of Blues, The Lion and Crown, Cheetos, and more, while living out her dream as a performer. So join me in welcoming Sable Breeze to Barside Jive Live. Hey, Sable, how are you?
Hi, I'm
So
good.
glad you're here.
Me too. I'm super glad to be here.
Yeah. So, gosh, I know I've chatted with you several times in the past, so let's catch up. And how's everything going?
Right. Everything's going good.
Is it?
Yeah. Working on, I feel like, a bunch of different stuff this month. I started doing demo work. I'm also in a singer-songwriter contest right now, and I wrote a song for another contest as well.
Really?
So yeah, I plan on playing that tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got quite a bit going on, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you
about
do.
it. Yeah.
You do. So, yeah, because the last time we spoke was probably back, well, it was around Christmas, right?
Yeah. I came on, did some Christmas songs.
Yeah, you did.
on
You did some
Dragon
Christmas
Street.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you and Rachel Stacy.
Yeah.
Both of y'all were there. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Both of y'all are great.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So the last time I think we spoke then around Christmas, you were working on a single or two, it seems like.
Yeah.
Right?
I was working with Vetted Studios, and that's going really well, but it's been put on hold for a while. Yeah, he's dealing with military injuries and stuff. James Greenlee, the owner of the studio, so it's been put on hold for now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I found stuff to keep me busy, so
Okay,
it's
cool,
been a fun
cool.
time.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had any updates. I remembered you
not
saying
right
that.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I did, but it sounds really good though. Like, you can take my word on that. It sounds
Yeah.
really good right now. I'm
Yeah.
excited to get it.
Yeah. Oh, I know you are.
finalized. Yeah.
I know you are. I know you are. Hey, let's just go ahead and play one. What do you think?
All right. Yeah. we'll
Okay,
play
cool.
one.
What do you want to
Yeah.
play?
I'll go ahead and play a song. I started out with a fun one called Our Story.
Okay.
I wrote this one about a couple friends of mine that were getting married. So it's just like a fun, upbeat little love song.
A
So
fun,
it's based on
upbeat
their
little love
story.
song.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait.
Hope y'all like
Love
it.
those love songs. This is
They're
Sable Breeze right here on Barside Jive Live.
I remember when I saw you in the 8th grade. I said you were weird and then you ran away. Well, even back then, you know I had a crush on you. Who knew we'd be here no saying our I-dos? And this seems like a cheesy movie. This seems like a good idea. I can't believe you're mine and I'm all yours now. I'm so glad we can make it here somehow. Do you remember when I took you on our first date? I was so nervous that I almost ran away. I'm so glad I didn't, because you're the love of my life. And even back then I knew that this was right. And this seems like a cheesy movie, and this seems like a good idea. I can't believe you're all mine and I'm all yours now. I'm so glad we can make it here somehow. Now you're stuck with me, I'm never gonna let you go. Because to me, baby, you're more precious than gold. And we'll remember this day for our whole lives. The day we promised we'll never leave each other's side. And this seems like a cheesy movie, but this seems like a good idea. I can't believe you're mine and I'm all yours now. I'm so glad we could make it here somehow. So glad our forever starts right now.
All right. Sable Breeze. So how'd this music thing get started for you?
Oh, I've always loved music. Ever since I was, little, I would write little songs and stuff and say,
Yeah.
I want to be a superstar when I grow up
Really?
and stuff. But I guess it really started when I got my guitar my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
Started learning guitar and
Who
started
gave it to you?
writing. I bought it myself.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with money I saved up from past holidays and allowances
Really?
and everything. Yeah.
So you must have been wanting to play pretty bad if you spent your own money.
Yeah,
Right?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it. I was going to buy the Jonas Brothers meet and greet tickets, but I decided I'd rather have a guitar instead.
Oh, yeah. Right. I have to agree with you there. It's a better option. Nah, I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah, I still love the Joe Bros. But
Yeah. Well, did your parents encourage you?
Oh, yeah, they've always been beyond supportive of me. They've always, helped me in every possible way they could possibly help me, and they've been great and super supportive.
Do they have musical backgrounds?
No, actually
Neither
they
one?
don't. No,
Yeah.
neither of them do.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of random.
Wow.
Yeah.
You still have your first guitar?
I do still have my first
Do you?
guitar. Yeah,
Yeah.
I still love it. It's a Luna. It's a black Luna and has mother of pearl koi fish on
Oh,
it. It's
wow.
really pretty. Yeah. I love the way the Taylor sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The all wood just resonates really well.
Right.
That one still sounds really good. I bring it out with me occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. If you could open for any major artist,
Oh man, I don't know.
who would it be?
I don't know.
Who would you want to open for?
There's a few people that come to mind. I love Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. I'd
Yeah.
love to open for Ed Sheeran.
Of course,
Colby
yeah.
Calais. Love Colby Calais.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've talked about her before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of my big influences there.
Oh,
so,
yeah. She's great.
Yeah.
I don't hear much of her anymore.
Yeah.
Do you?
I follow her on Instagram, so yeah, but she has a I haven't heard new music since her last album that she put out, but she has a baby and stuff now. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 The last album she put out, has it been a while?
It's been a few years, yeah.
Has it? Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
Like I said, I found her when I was over working in the Middle East, and I just loved her sound, listened to her all the time. But Yeah, that's very cool. So, what's the best advice you've ever been given?
The best advice I've ever been given,
Mm-hmm.
probably to follow my instincts. Usually, and my mom's the one that told me this, usually your first initial instinct is the one that's going to be right.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in a situation where you need to decide something quick or, just follow your gut feeling
Right.
on those big decisions and
Right.
stuff, So that's probably
Yeah.
the best advice I've
Yeah.
gotten, yeah.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to listen to yourself. But yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't much of a trouble kid, were you?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I was good.
You
Yeah.
never got
I
disciplined
was
at
pretty
home?
good. Oh, I've gotten disciplined.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've done a couple things, I'm sure.
Did you get a
here and there.
spanking?
Yeah, I've gotten a spanking
No,
once or
you
twice.
haven't.
I have.
No,
when
you
I was little.
haven't.
But I feel like they didn't really work on me. I feel like whenever I
They
got in
didn't
trouble,
work.
whenever I got in trouble, I would always just get mad and be like y'all don't know, I don't deserve this.
Were you rebellious?
No, not really.
Ever?
No.
No?
I mean,
Maybe we should
nothing
ask your
comes to
mom these
mind.
questions.
Yeah, you should ask my mom. Get my mom in here. Ask her. I'm sure I've done stuff that she remembers and I don't.
Now, when you got your spanking, who spanked your mom or dad?
They switched off.
They switched off.
They took turns.
Well, who hit the hardest?
Oh, Dad.
Dad.
It's always wait till your father gets home.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always
He'll take care of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're tough right now. You just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always got the look, and it was like, okay,
The look will do it.
The look.
Yeah.
I'm done at the look, but they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
The look. The look was. Yeah. The look was just the intro to what was coming.
Yeah.
But
just a
I
little
was
teaser.
ready to obey when I got that look.
Yeah.
But yeah. So did you ever get a spanking and go in your head? That didn't even hurt.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that a couple times.
But you
I'd
didn't say it though,
no,
did you?
No. I feel like that would maybe lead to another one.
They might try. They might try harder.
Yeah.
Right. So you might get a redo. The next one really might hurt. Yeah. Oh, in the beginning they hurt like crap, but at the end, as I was getting older, I was like, I'd have to fake it.
Oh, really?
I'd have to fake
You would
like
fake
they.
it?
I'd have to fake like they hurt. Yeah, because it was like, really. I don't know what happened, but I guess my butt maybe I've got so many, maybe my butt got calloused and it was like, it didn't hurt the same.
So
But
you were a troublemaker.
I
huh?
got in a lot of trouble.
You were a troublemaker.
I got in a lot of trouble, and I got my brother in a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a younger brother or older brother?
I had two younger brothers.
Oh, really? Usually it's the younger ones that get the older ones in
Yeah.
trouble.
No, I got my younger brother in trouble a lot, but I always got punished for it. But anyway,
They found you out.
they felt. No, they knew.
Oh,
They knew.
yeah.
They still know. They still
know
bring.
what
They
they
still
did.
bring that crap up. Every time we have a holiday or some family event, they got to tell those stories about that. I starred in all of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Well, you ready to play something else?
Sure, I'll play something else.
What do you want to play?
Oh, gosh. I started off with a fast one.
I think these people watch us just so they can hear new music. So
Yeah. I can go ahead
We
and
can-
play. I can play the new one.
we can give them something. It's up
Actually,
to
I have a
you what
couple
order. I
ones.
don't care.
Yeah.
You know me.
All right.
It's easy. I don't care.
Well, I think because the new one's upbeat, we'll go a little slower and then we'll bring it back up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Keep them guessing.
Absolutely. I love that.
This one's called Mermaids. It's on my SoundCloud. If you want to check it out, just search Sable Breeze on SoundCloud.
Mermaids.
It's about kind of wanting to go back to a place where you would think love would always be enough. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just disagree on those fundamental things, and that's that, and you really can't get past it.
Right.
And it's not always someone's fault. It's just sometimes, it doesn't work out, And so this song's kind of about that, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Mermaids
Hopefully.
right here. Sable Breeze on Barside Jive Live.
I wanna go back Doing, I thought maybe mermaids exist when I was just a little kid. And spiders were the worst thing I could think of. I wanna go back to when I thought love would always be enough, and nothing could be as rough as skin in my knee. Before I knew little girls grew up to think they're never enough, and little boys grow up thinking they're too much, and everyone grows up to hate each other 'cause they disagree. Before I knew you and I might not be meant to be. I wanna go back to when I thought my bad dreams would never come true, and the people that you trust would always help you. I wanna go back to when magic wasn't a trick, and the fear wasn't quite as big as the hope was. Before I knew little girls grew up to think they're never enough, and little boys grow up thinking they're too much, and everyone grows up to hate each other 'cause they disagree. Before I knew you and I might not be meant to be. And maybe we all just want the same, just stop feeling the same kind of pain. Just to go back to the happier times when everything felt alright, and our ignorance was as blissful as it gets. Back to when mermaids just swam a little deeper than fish.
Wow.
Thank you.
I just want to know what the next few things that you're going to do.
Yeah, okay, so this Monday, I'm going to be at the Haltom Theater for the singer-songwriter competition they're having there. It's kind of the semifinals of it.
Right.
It's based on public vote, so if anyone wants to come on out on Monday, vote for your local Sable Breeze, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's also an open mic, so if anyone wants to come out and jam, play a few songs, covers, originals, poetry, comedy, whatever. Yeah, it starts at 7. Contest is at 8:30, and then open mic continues after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that'll be super fun.
Yeah, yeah. What else is going on?
The next song that I'm gonna play, I actually wrote for a contest for Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Really?
Yeah. They wanted you to write a song about home and what home feels like to you. So that's gonna be public voting for that opens in March on March 6th.
Wow.
And yeah, it's on my SoundCloud, so views and follows and shares and whatever, that'll help.
Yeah.
And then also in April, I will be performing at Denton Jazz Fest, which I'm super excited about.
Oh, when is that?
My performance will be April 26th at 7 p.m. on Center Stage, but it is that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that whole weekend, there's going to be like fun food. Like they have a couple things to do usually. Like last year they had a Ferris wheel and a rock wall and stuff like that.
Right.
They have awesome shopping. I love shopping there. A bunch of local businesses and booths and artists and stuff set up shop there, and local musicians and performers will all be there as well, so it'll be a super fun time.
Very cool.
I'm super excited about that.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's super exciting.
Well, why don't you play that song?
All right, I'll play that song.
Okay.
It's called Seasons because it's basically like the seasons throughout my life. And yeah, if you like it, if you can go to my SoundCloud, just search Sable Breeze. Like
Sable Breeze, that's
yeah,
pretty easy.
Go to my SoundCloud. It's just my name. Hope you like it. I remember running through the backyard, dropping a snowball on your head. I remember the first dollar I ever made, running our little lemonade stand. I remember running around till I was all tuckered out, then coming into a nice warm bed, waking up to do it all again. And through these seasons as we age, I know these memories won't fade. All this comfort and the warmth and all the moments we adore. You know this house is not a home without you. I remember when I was 17, listening to the records you gave me, thinking about that boy that did me wrong, then sitting down and writing a song. Well, all those feelings that I had, some were good and some were bad, but I never felt unsafe in our cozy little place. And through these seasons as we age, I know these memories won't fade. All this comfort and the warmth and all the moments we adore. You know this house is not a home without you. And whenever I walk through those doors, I can feel all the love that was poured into the walls that stand around all my family and friends. And though I might leave someday, in my heart you'll always stay. Thank you to the home that built me up and let me find my way. And through these seasons as we age, I know these memories won't fade. All this comfort and the warmth, all the moments we adore. You know this house is not a home without you. Ooh, I'll always cherish this home I built with you.
Sable Breeze.
Thank you.
So tell people how they can contact you.
Yeah, so you can contact me through any of my social medias. Just search Sable Breeze for any of those. And you can also contact me at events@sablebreeze.com.
Very cool. Very cool. Sable, it has been awesome having you.
Yeah,
it's always a joy having you on the shows.
Yeah.
And appreciate you guys coming. And I know the weather's kind of crappy out there. So
I've been getting the allergies. They're blowing in.
Oh, yeah. I know it's that time of the year, too. So, yeah. Better that than what those poor people over in China are experiencing right now with that
coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, and I love drinking Coronas.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Can't drink them anymore.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what some people say. All right.
I'm sure Corona's loving that joke.
I know. Yeah. I think they're wishing somebody would come up with a Bud Light-itis or something. You know, poor people. All right, guys. We've got some final notes. Besides my Tuesday and Thursday 7:30 p.m. live shows here at Vocal Studios, check out my weekly show in Dallas's Design District on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. 1523 Dragon Street is the address, featuring singer-songwriters and visual artists. All of my content is on YouTube. Just search for Barside Jive Live. I'd like to thank Jay and Jimmy, our production team, for all the hard work they do behind the scenes. And guys, we are just about out of here. I want to thank you again for hanging out with us this evening. We appreciate your support of what we're doing here and hope that you'll share us with your friends, your family, your followers. And until next time, be kind to one another, keep it real, and keep on rocking. And one more time from Sable Breeze, one more song.
All right.
Here she is. Here she is from Flower Mound, Texas.
I'm going to close it out with my original called Not Afraid. It's about not being afraid of love anymore. I hope you guys like it.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I'm so glad I found you this way. You make me happier each day. And when you look at me like that, my troubles melt away so fast. And we don't have to rush anything. Just know that this isn't just a fling, and I really need you in my life to make each and every day bright. 'Cause you are my shining star, and I never thought we'd get this far. But now that we have, let me just say, you're perfect in every way. And I, for the first time in my life, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I love the way you motivate me. I love the way you do your hair. I hate that we can't spend every day together, but I know that's the way life goes. And we don't have to rush anything. Just know that this isn't just a fling, and I really need you in my life to make each and every day bright. 'Cause you are my shining star, and I never thought we'd get this far. But now that we have, let me just say, you're perfect in every way. And I, for the first time in my life, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Oh, if only you could see what you're doing to me. Oh, I know a life with you would be extraordinary. And I'm so glad I found you this way. You make me happier each day. 'Cause you are my shining star, and I'm so glad we've got this far. And now that we have, let me just say, you're perfect in every way. And I, for the first time in my life, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you are my shining star.
Have mercy.
Gotta live fast, gotta stay young, never gonna crash.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.
The zoo gives you rock for the senses. Lows that evolve into highs that pierce. Feel the rock on 98.